Hello guys, back with another video. Now guys, we're going to talk about an extremely important topic today. Not every trade that you win is good, and not every trade that you lose is bad. Now we live in a world where, if you see green, something's great. If you see red, something is bad, or you should stop and so on and so forth. But people need to realize that in trading, things are a little bit different. Now, Mark Douglas always mentions that just because you had a winning trade, it doesn't mean that you know what you are doing. And that is exactly true. How many of us at the beginning of the trading career had winning trades but had very little to no knowledge about trading? Most of us, if anything. And then we go into this place where we believe that trading is extremely easy, and we get to find out that it's actually not. What people need to understand about trading is that there are four potential trades, and these four trades have these four outcomes. So trade number one is a good process, good outcome trade. So this is a trade where you have followed a process, a strategic approach in identifying a potential edge in the market, and you've executed to the T. No psychological or technical mistakes that enabled you to be in a place where you've gotten rewarded for that trade. Now, once again, how do you define a good process? This is something that obviously you've studied over a large period of time, and you have stats and data behind to say that most times out of 10, this works. Therefore, I'm going to put my money behind this trade to see if I can enrich myself and enrich my profits. Now, the second one is good process, bad outcome. So once again, you followed exactly what you're meant to do. You followed your rules. You didn't deviate from the process. But this time, the trade didn't go in your direction or didn't go in your desired direction. What does that mean? That this trade just didn't work. Probability. It is what it is. There's nothing we can do about that. In fact, what we should do is pat ourselves in the back and walk away. Why is that? Because money is a byproduct of our performance. Just because you had a bad trade, it doesn't mean that you perform badly in the markets. It just is what it is. This time, it was one of the 3 or 4 times that probability said that this trade just didn't function. You just have to walk away and move on to the next trade. Losing is part of this game. You can't avoid it. Now, the third one is bad process, good outcome. Guys, this is potentially the most dangerous out of the 4. So you have no idea what you've done. You've probably over-risked or over-leveraged in your account, and you got rewarded. You don't want to be in that position because, as I would normally put it, you are now psychologically drugged. You're now chasing a feeling, an emotion, and you're not in a position to replicate what you've done, but you want to double or triple your account because you've seen the potential of what the market can give you. This is going to lead you into a downward spiral and potentially end up blowing your account and, frankly, psychologically being damaged. You're psychologically damaged. You now potentially believe that trading is a scam, trading doesn't work, this is not for you, don't do it. You have so many negative beliefs around trading because you were rewarded so quickly, potentially seeing profits that you've never seen before. And because you thought it was so simple and easy, you thought you could do it again. You want to make sure that you always have a process, guys. Process, process, process. The fourth one is bad process, bad outcome, which is absolutely normal. If you're not following a process and you don't know what you're doing, I have to admit, it's only right that the market takes money from you. Once again, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You need to be in a position where you really understand this craft and you really understand how you should operate. Now, once again, I'll be the first to admit it. There are thousands of perceptions out there on how to trade the market. You don't have to know all of them. You just have to know one. As you guys know, I'm a break and retest trader. That is all I do. But my process is solid. I do the same thing every day. I don't deviate, don't change. And that gives me sample of data that I can rely on. If on Monday I decide to do something else, and Tuesday I decide to do something else, and Wednesday I decide to do something completely different, and so on and so forth, I actually have no process. And if I have no process, the market is completely allowed to do whatever it wants with my money. It is what it is. I've got no idea what I'm doing, so I might as well just go and toss a coin. So guys, just to quickly recap, good process, good outcome. You know exactly what you're looking for. You've got the stats to back it, and you're going to execute that trade. And frankly, you get rewarded. Great. Good process, bad outcome. Probability. There's nothing for you that you can, there's nothing that you can do about that, guys. It is what it is. You followed your process how you normally would, and this time it just didn't work out. Once again, just a quick, very important reminder. Don't look at trading from a trade to trade basis. You need to look at trading at a big sample size, a series of trades, which will then give you the metrics to show you whether you have an actual edge or not. This is why I keep saying, don't look at it from a trade to trade basis, guys. Build a large sample size and go from there. Third, good process, good outcome. This is the worst one. You're psychologically drugged. You're chasing a feeling. You want to go back at it again. You have no absolute process, and the market has rewarded you. Once again, Mark Douglas says, anyone can make money from the markets and know nothing about the markets, guys. So be very careful. Bad process, good outcome. And the final one, bad process, bad outcome. You don't know what you're up to, you don't know what you're doing, and the market is just taking the money off of your account. Take care, guys. Have a good one. See you later.